Okay, so I guess we're gonna see how this works. I have a phone and I just deleted like 3 hours worth of videos off of it, but the amount of time left on recording is still coming up as the same, so I'm not sure what that's all about. I even went into my trash bin and it's empty, so that's not it. Alas. Alright, so it is February 3rd of 2024, and it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit out, which is like 20 degrees for everybody else, I think. But again, they don't teach us that stuff in our school, so I'm still kind of learning. We'll go look at the circular thing and find out. So the snowdrops are popping up, the daffodils are coming up. It's about to get really cold again, but that won't damage like snowdrops and stuff like that. There is heave. Like this is freeze thaw, creating little mountains getting pushed up by ice. Here you can see the snowdrop flower getting started. See the white? Eventually that'll split open and the flower will have its little open bell shape type thing going for it again. So it is still kind of trashy in my yard. It seems like it always is. I'm frustrated by it. However, I started corralling my compost here, and I put that up kind of as like a visual, hiding the compost a little bit, but making it close enough that I'm not going to just throw it in the yard all winter. Because you can see I was just chucking it here. We've got some onion regrowth going there. I tried to hide it with that cardboard at first, and that wasn't working either, so probably going to end up using that cardboard for something else. And we have things like see, yeah, stuff. Yeah, so this is the overflow of the pond that's intended to water, I guess, primarily the elderberries, and those are kind of marsh plants, so they've never been super happy about where they are. They kind of barely get enough water, so they're going to be happy with that adjustment. We have silk dogwood, and we have osier dogwood as the red twigs over there. You can see the daffodils are coming up green. I'm wondering if, so obviously we got these orange mushrooms, and I don't know if they ever stopped this winter. They seem like they're ever present. But I'm wondering if we'll get more mushrooms out of those spent blocks of oyster mushroom that I was able to go and get in the fall that did blue and gray oyster mushrooms right after I put them in here. I got that huge harvest in October. Huge harvest in October. I don't know if it'll keep doing that though. Trying to use up the wood chips because it turns out being indoors, the birds quite prefer more like a paper or pine pellet kind of thing. There's a blue jay in the hedge over there, approximately here. Can you see the little tiny bit of movement? Is that a blue jay or is that a robin? I don't know, it's hard to tell, but they're in there anyway. Now that I have a wood chipper, I do want to thin the hedge a little bit and get some chipping done, but that's not for right now. what I want to do with this phenomenal weather is actually get a piece or two of bathroom wall trimming out here. And that's gonna need cleaned up and everything because it's been out here a couple of years at this point waiting for me to get back on the wagon. Bathroom's been perfectly usable, it's just not finished. Here's these snowdrops. The ones that I like to run the camera down the line when they're in bloom. Remember those? I think they're very cute. What's this? What do we have here? I forget. Oh, this is where I'm pretty sure there's ramps coming up. Perfect. And then in the in-between spaces, we'll start to see rhubarb really soon. And the trellises support the groundnut Apios americana hopness. Native plants always have 6 million names because we couldn't just take the people who was growing its name for what they were called. So rude. So that's there. I determined that the pipe underneath the bricks is just the old downspout diverter. And I never did get these rocks poured out to scoot the water tank forward ever so slightly so that I could put this elbow back there and have the overflow run to down there. We have the old so it's not even like, I don't know what that pipe is. Maybe it was originally the downspout overflow, but then they decided to cross it because this here held this downspout running off to that side of the building. So that's just weird. I don't know. The asparagus won't be up for a long time, but I do see that my strawberries that like shade, Arctic strawberries, which got transplanted here, survived the winter. So that makes me happy because that should let them fruit in their happy shade spaces. We're kind of far south, even though I'm zone 6 Arctic plants. I'm right on the edge of where that works out. Did a mousey or a moley just go there? Did I just see something? I think we did just actually catch a mole or vole or whatever the heck diving down in there. Because I saw it. So you tell me if you saw it on the camera. These are mushroom blocks that didn't take. I set them up so that they'd allow the persimmon seeds to sprout, but I can see now that just got spread all over the place, and I probably need to put another on top. But I can do that. I just have to move the fencing a little bit, put more down. So that is persimmon. American persimmon seeds specifically, which American persimmons have to look like they're rotting before they're going to be any good, but they drop from the tree throughout the winter, making them kind of a constant sugar food all winter because they only